This is the European starling that roost in huge numbers under the pier in Aberystwyth. On a winter's evening, they can be seen forming massive flocks in the sky called murmurations. They make a mesmerising kaleidoscope of ever-changing shapes. Twists and twirls like a perfectly choreographed ballet. The starlings continue this display for 30 minutes, with the murmuration ever increasing in size as new flocks join the show. There's no leader in the murmuration. Each starling keeps about a metre away from all of its neighbours. Slight over or under adjustments cause random changes in directions that ripple through the whole murmuration. Just like fish being attacked by a predator, there's a sequin effect. The flock takes on a solid appearance which then suddenly disappears. This confuses predatorial birds that have a search image to lock onto one single bird. The sequin effect is formed by the wings at one moment being at right angles to the observer and then suddenly changing to being head on and not so visible. Any birds of prey like a peregrine falcon cause rapid agitations in the waves of the murmuration. The unusual tight packing of the starlings and the unwieldy and unpredictable shapes, forms and just plain sizes of the murmurations are most likely all to deter predators such as peregrines. Around sunset, the starlings change behaviour and suddenly dive out of the sky to go under the pier. Most of these starlings fly in from Siberia or Scandinavia to spend the winter in Wales. Here it's warmer and they can feed more easily, as the fields don't freeze over so often. Mass roosting helps keep warm on the coldest winter nights. Each starling is like its own mini heater, but huddled together in their thousands, the roost takes on the qualities of a single giant organism. The larger the roost, the warmer it is. So why do they form these murmurations? The first reason that comes to mind is that there's safety in numbers. Birds, such as peregrines, are often spotted hunting nearby, causing the murmuration to twist and writhe. However, this doesn't explain why the starlings don't fly straight down and immediately hide in the trees and avoid the peregrines altogether. Another reason put forward is that they are acting as a giant signal, advertising their presence to any newcomers in the area. More importantly, the murmuration allows for all the starlings in the area to gather in one big flock before deciding where to actually roost. Now, most roosts in the UK move to a slightly different location each night. The Aberystwyth Pier site's an exception here. So to get round the ever-changing localities, the starlings first wait up in the sky for all the other starlings in the local area to fly in. Then, after waiting as long as they can, they all descend as one to the new locality. So, to sum up, the primary reason starlings form mass roosts is to stay warm on winter nights. These roosts change slightly in locality each night, and this creates the need for a time and a place to gather together beforehand, much like a boarding gate in an airport. The aerial display in the last half hour of the day is to allow time to gather in all the small groups of starlings flying in from different areas of the county. This gathering doubles as a giant signal or advert for new starlings joining the murmuration. The predictable presence of so many birds in the same place and time each day inevitably attracts aerial predators such as peregrines. To deter these, the starlings adopt a different flying formation than normal, flying en masse in tightly packed groups, creating chaotic, rapidly changing forms and shapes in the sky. The murmuration.